Health so far outweighs all other blessings of life that a truly healthy beggar is happier than a sick king. A man can be himself only so long as he is alone, and if he does not love solitude, he will not love freedom, for it is only when he is alone that he is really free. Compassion for animals is intimately associated with goodness of character, and it may be confidently asserted that he who is cruel to animals cannot be a good man. The first 40 years of life give us the text, the next 30 supply the commentary on it. I have not yet spoken my last word about women. I believe that if a woman succeeds in withdrawing from the mass, or rather raising herself from above the mass, she grows ceaselessly and more than a man. Buying books would be a good thing if one could also buy the time to read them, but as a rule the purchase of books is mistaken for the appropriation of their contents. Life is a constant process of dying. Almost all of our sorrows spring out of our relations with other people. There is no more mistaken path to happiness than worldliness. Every man takes the limits of his own field of vision for the limits of the world. The life of every individual, viewed as a whole and in general, and when only its most significant features are emphasized, is really a tragedy, but gone through in detail it has the character of a comedy. Life swings like a pendulum backward and forward between pain and boredom. He who writes carelessly confesses thereby at the very outset that he does not attach much importance to his own thoughts. If you have reason to suspect that a person is telling you a lie, look as though you believed every word he said. This will give him courage to go on. He will become vehement in his assertions and in the end betray himself. Compassion for animals is so closely related to kindness of character that it is safe to say that he who is cruel to animals cannot be a kind person. A vain person should know that the good opinion of others which he so achieves is much easier and more true to create by silence than by talkativeness. Sleep is the interest we have to pay on the capital which is called in at death, and the higher the rate of interest and the more regularly it is paid, the further the date of redemption is postponed. I have long held the opinion that the amount of noise that anyone can bear undisturbed stands in inverse proportion to his mental capacity and therefore be regarded as a pretty fair measure of it. You should be careful not to form a very favorable opinion about a person at first acquaintance, otherwise in most cases you will have to be disappointed. To free a man from error is to give, not to take away. Knowledge that a thing is false is a truth. Error always does harm, sooner or later it will bring mischief to the man who harbors it.